Okay, holy fuck. That was an exercise, I hope there's not another. Everything I say is based on my own opinions and experience. I'm not speaking for the public, and my feedback should be treated as such. You are watching Nico Evaluates. With 26 years of experience on Mega Man games, 7 years of doing the No Miss Buster Only challenge, and countless Snupster Races, as well as being the QA tester for Mega Man Unlimited, I'm here to tell you my honest opinions on different Mega Man games, so sit tight and learn. Hello people and welcome to Nico Evaluates Mega Man Revolution. I wanted to do this game a year ago, but I was stopped by various people telling me that the game is being updated and I should wait. Well, a year has passed and I've heard nothing. No updates whatsoever. I think the last updates were from 2015 or something. So it's pretty clear that it's taking its time, like it is with these projects. And the original creator has given the permission for Sprites Inc. to redo some of the game, and practically I think finished the game, as the creator didn't think it was good enough, or it wasn't finished in his mind. Since a year has passed with no updates, at least on my side, I don't follow any private channels or anything, even if I'm a part of groups in Discord or someplace else, I never consider myself being part of any group. I'm just a solo individual who doesn't like to take part in any groups in that manner, so I'm just here as myself. Anyway, I think what we could do here is to evaluate this now, and when the game is finished, we can evaluate it again and see what the changes are and what have been made after this series here. This version is the 8.7.5, I believe. So this is a demo version from Sprites Inc. So this is not the original game. This is actually has undergone some changes since then from Sprites Inc. themselves. But that's enough of that disclaimer there, just to clear some air out before somebody says,
It's not finished. You should not touch the game.
Don't worry, we're gonna touch it again. It's all good. Touch it in many places, in fact. Okay. Escape doesn't kill the game, Alt F4 does though. Okay, Alt F4 doesn't work every time. Alt F4 doesn't work. How did you manage that? They're great. This is a Mega Man fan game. Capcom was not involved. Mega Man is a copyright of Capcom. Capcom was not involved. Fifth independent. Hello? Some things may be very broken.
Once again, the world was at peace. It had been months since Dr. Wily last attacked. Dr. Wily had attacked the world several times over with his crazy schemes of world domination. But this peace would be short-lived. 8 of Dr. Light's robot masters suddenly started running amok. It was once again none other than Dr. Wily who was behind this. He corrupted Dr. Light's robot masters with the same evil energy Duo had come to destroy in the past. With his new strain of evil energy...
We
need to upgrade Mega Man so he can stand up against my robot masters.
Please allow me.
I'm fed up with Wily's tired old schemes. I'm going after that crotchety old man myself. Due to the nature of Base's design, he was already powerful enough to face the robot masters. Now, the fate of the world rests in Mega Man and Base's hands. Mega Man Revolution.
Evil energy. Okay, so the D-pad doesn't work, but the analog stick does. Can we go to the options? Copyright Capcom 2013. Right after you said it, Capcom has nothing to do with it.
Alrighty then.
Controller. X-Bags. So that doesn't work. How can we somehow... Okay, so if we... Next and previous... So those work, but I can't use the D-pad. Let's hope the D-pad works. Well, again, the sizes suck. It's either a stamp or full screen, so that's something you can improve there. Have more sizes, because we are actually in 2018 right now. Not gonna show FPS. 50 FPS, that's peculiar. Okay, I'm not sure how it's 50. Press jump to exit. That's strange. So let's see if the D-pad even works, or if we have to actually use joystick key. Alright, so D-pad does not work. Motherfucker. Again with these X input devices, people just can't get this right. Well, I hope this is fixed in the final version of the game. Well, let me just set up joystick key quickly here. Mega Man and bass. Got the typical skills they have. But as always, we should play with Mega Man. Why does he have the hard knuckle already? Excuse me. Oh my lord. So they are in different parts of the world. That's an interesting design. I'll give you that. I kinda like this, even though I still prefer the original style. You could have the country in the background when you select the Robot Master. You don't need to do a map like this, kinda awkward. Imagine speedrunners going about this. Oh my god! Holy fuck! We should not evaluate a game and consider any speedrunning a valid criticism. Speedrunning is always its own thing and should not be included in these. But just to give you an idea of why this is probably not the best idea, even though it's kinda cool. Why is there so much empty space in Mega Man's helmet? Skinny Mega Man this time lost some weight. Sandman. I like sand. Sand is one of my favorite things in video games. Quicksand, cactus enemies, cacti, I love them. Sand is one of my favorite themes ever. And I wish more people did sand type levels. So let's go there. That's intriguing. Okay, could have had more frames there. Background of this transition maybe not the best looking. I mean the little saw thing in the middle kind of looks off, as well as the sprite of the Robot Master. A bit strange, I can't quite make out what that is. Why does that take so long? Okay, so... Okay, I was just gonna test the physics, but apparently we found a secret from the get-go. This edge here kind of looks off. Could have had a brighter orange on the edge of the tile there. Talk about nitpicks, right? But I think that's the same background, or at least a bit modified from Mega Man 6. Interesting, as one of my favorite backgrounds ever in a Mega Man game. Okay, so our fist actually comes loose. Not sure if that was explained in the story. Why does it do that? See if that comes into play and how. Tippy-toe. Fantastic work. Tippy-toe works just as it should. One tap of the button makes you tippy-toe once. It's not rocket science, people, this is how it should work. Jump out of a slide as well. Okay, so I can somehow cancel my slide, but I'm not sure how I'm doing that. Very strange. If you saw that, what happened there? Yeah, like that. I'm still not sure how I'm doing that, but I'm somehow cancelling the slide. I have to check my inputs on that. Whoa! We're just gonna have to play and see if I can replicate that on actual gameplay. That could kill me. But otherwise... very good mechanics here. You can shoot 3 times in the air. Charge seems very fast, very OP, but we'll see. OP, of course, standing for overpowered. We'll see. Game looks pretty nice. So nothing there. It's kinda choppy. If you look at the demo for Mega Man Rock and Roll, that game was so smooth. And this is like... It's kinda like molasses. And somebody comes in and says,
Well, actually, that happens on every Game Maker game.
I'm not even sure if this is done in Game Maker or not, but it certainly has the same kind of scroll effect. It's kind of jagged. Okay, that's a fast shot on that mid. going for that Mega Man 1 feel, probably. Alright, got a basic ding effect. Oh, what the hell? Okay. Let me get this. Okay, so the med doesn't actually open if you keep shooting it. Huh. Interesting. I would have probably had a different kind of med for that. Strange. I've never seen that design on a Mega Man game. Well, we have it here. I guess the meds are just advancing. Can't blame them, I would fucking make them better. I think we are sinking into the foreground a bit too much. We should not be able to go inside this tile this much. That's what caught me off guard. We should stop right about here. Or even here. Maybe even here. But to actually go this much in, that's gonna affect your tippy-toeing as well. You're gonna just drop through this platform too early. That is gonna kill me. If that's a thing. It's not as bad on this side, I don't think. It's very bad on that side. It's a bit better here, but still, you're sinking way too much into that platform. That could kill the tippy-toers over pits. Let's see about these guys. We've seen so many games that just borrow enemies, it's a shame. But we'll see. Okay, hitbox. Kinda garbage, actually. That is an awful hitbox on the Scorpion. Yes. So I guess the top part of it is not a hitbox, only the bottom. Which doesn't make that much sense. Let's see if we can actually jump over the top part. Yeah, the top is not a hitbox. I'm not sure how you managed that. Something to fix there. You should definitely take damage from that. You should, yeah, that's a very strange hitbox. I'm not sure what's going on there. But especially when you're going fast and you're making these jumps, you could just miss this platform because it's just empty on the left side. And apparently when you are in your iframes, it's hard to see your charge. Or do you just lose your charge? Okay, you lose your charge and you can't... If you keep holding the button, it does not recharge. So you have to let go of the button every time you get hit. And then recharge again. So that's one way how they nerfed... That's one way how they nerfed the charge, I then suppose. Enemies like that though. Good warning! I should have saw that coming, but how do I activate it? I just wait, okay. Not too bad. It's just... If I just go, I'm gonna get hit, guaranteed. That's a learning experience. Once you get hit once, you know to wait. But man, what an introduction there. Kind of a horrid placement for this med, since you're looking at this these crumbling stones, these bits flying at you at the same time, and you're trying to pay attention to the med. Because my brain still says I'm gonna get hit by these little stones, but they actually do no damage. Then this med is placed like this, and that's panic ensues, and when you keep hitting it, it doesn't open. Excuse me? Oh, okay. That's a nice way of doing an ending screen there. You can actually see that the screen doesn't continue there. There might be a secret or something about that. Okay, it's called Mega Arm. Interesting. What is this? Nothing. Nothing yet. A horrible background. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be. That is a pain in my eyes. Imagine a 2K resolution monitor, if you will, full blasting this background. That is horrid. Can I take a video of this with my phone to show you how fucking bright this is? Okay, so let's see. Take a video of it. Look at how bright this is. Holy hell. If you have a 2K monitor like this, that is so fucking bright. I'm losing my mind how bright this is. Maybe think about that background some more. Okay. Interesting transition from that background to this one. It almost makes no sense. I'm not sure what that is supposed to be even. That's an interesting enemy there, kind of like a shotman upgraded. upgraded shotman. I like how the items kind of bounce about when they hit the floor. Reappearing here, respawning enemy. Kinda on the bad side, because you have to go back a bit to hit it. And then it just comes back. Immediately. Well, I guess you can just farm here. You have to know to just stand still like this. And not even, like, dodge. Because when you dodge, you move back too much and then it just respawns. Minor problems. Those spikes are really nice. Those are one of the best looking spikes I've ever seen, actually, because they blend so well with the foreground. You can still tell they're spikes. But the color is very nice, the shading on them. I like those. Okay, just as I thought. Is that gonna come back? Or do we have to scroll it back? Okay, that's good. It's good, it comes back. Very nice. Some games,
Like Eternal.
would not bring those back until you fucking game over or something. That enemy just... Okay, it's the powered up Mets. Pretty much anyway. So it was in a perfect line of fire when we picked up that item to hit us. Kind of a punishment for making that. So I'm not sure I agree with that design. Those patterns. Okay, that's gonna be an interesting Met to try and dodge. This kinda reminds me of the Mets in Megaphylax's Spike Man stage. Oh no, wait, what? Why can you sometimes hit the... So you can sometimes hit the bottom and sometimes you can't. I guess you can hit it when the Met is up. Okay, so yeah. That is not clear. These should work the same way than enemies usually work in a Mega Man game. You should not ever be able to hit this part. Like never. You should always ding your shots against it. And when the Met comes out of it, then you should only be able to shoot the Met head. Yes, I said Met head. So I would actually make the part ding every time. That's very confusing for the player, that the part actually takes damage as well when the Met is up. That is not how I would do it. Consider giving another thought there. Really, that's kind of a mess there. So far, I wish this stage had more to do with sand. Only because I'm a personal advocate for sand type things. But maybe my wish will come true in the future. I should also mention at this point, man, these guys are fucking relentless. I still don't know how the fuck to dodge these things. I'm just gonna go past him because my intelligence is apparently not enough to dodge those. But the soundtrack is also being redone for this game, which is good. Well, I haven't heard the original, but a redone is always good, right? So you should not be judging this game by its soundtrack, at least at this point, since it's getting a redone. Getting a remix anyway. Interesting. So why is it bouncing off of the side of the screen? There was no reason for that tornado to bounce off the screen, because there was nothing actually blocking it. Oh my god, you can actually continuously slide if you tap the button fast enough. Look at that. If you tap the button at the exact frame, you can keep sliding without forming another dust cloud. You have to be very precise though. And your slide sprite is too high. Mega Man is actually grabbing onto nothing. So Mega Man should be sliding a couple of pixels closer to the ground, because now he's grabbing nothing. I want to see the tornado again, but apparently it does not reappear. I'm unsure why it was hitting the side of the... Okay, there we go. It actually does hit, like it hits nothing. Kinda strange how it hits nothing there. Slow transitions, I like it. Uh-oh. Oh, my lord! Well, I guess the tornadoes were never introduced in such a way where I would actually... Like, the game should force me to get crabbed by one of those tornadoes in a safe environment. Because that was actually the first time I ever got crabbed by one. And it was in that mini-boss room, where I did not know how they still worked. And I had no idea that they would come back so fast, and on a mini-boss, I did not know how to react. So their proper introduction to that tornado would have been good. Make it grab me in some area where it doesn't actually kill me. That would have been cool. Of course, kinda my fault I didn't let this happen. I should have studied this, right? My fault. That's kinda janky. Oof. Definitely improvements can be made for that enemy as well. We have to remember though, this is a demo still. It's not a final product, so we can only really give proper criticism when it's done. But just to give you any ideas for your development process there, so you, maybe I'm giving you some tips here that you didn't see. Okay, how do you hit this motherfucker then? Maybe you hit the bottom. Or the bow tie? Nope, eyes. Nope. Or... fuck. It's probably when she opens her mouth. That grabs you so easily, that tornado, it like grabs you from further away than you'd think. It's not even hitting your sprite yet and it already grabs you. Could use some work on this med sprite as well. Looks kinda cheap. Probably colored the pot a different color. Emphasizing the fact that maybe hit the pot first and also then fix the mentioned problems with it that I mentioned prior. So the tornado actually grabs us from pretty far away. Maybe it does hit us, but it's so fast. Sometimes you just can't jump out of it. Like, you can see me trying to jump off of it in the miniboss room, but it just doesn't work. So maybe we just... let's go actually down here. Okay, that hurts us. I did damage? Oh my god. Why am I having such trouble with... okay, so you do hit that rattlesnakey part. Sometimes it appears... I'm not sure what happened there then. Sometimes that like the tail can appear behind her head, so then you just can't hit it at all. Not sure what to think about that meat boss there.
Ready?
Okay, E-Tank comes back after a game over. Good. Man, the timing, it has to be fucking perfect, and then the head covers the tail most times. Man, this is a... I think this is garbage. There's so much improvements that could be made for this boss. Oh dear lord. This needs to become better on the final release. How does that kill me? Holy fuck. I don't even know what the fuck happens. Somehow it like still snaps onto me when it should not. Jesus. This feels like this, story-wise, this could be like after Mega Man Unlimited, when Mega Man gets his hand cut off, and now he has a new hand and he can launch it. Isn't that kind of a fun idea to think about? Continuation from Mega Man Unlimited. Something like that. And it bothers me that the sliding sprite is not on the ground level. With 26 years of experience, can't kill a meat boss. Well, maybe it's not my fault. Huh. Okay. Huh. No. Just don't get grabbed once, because you'll most likely die. Oh my... okay. No! Shit. Fuck. This is so much... this is so infuriating. You should be able to hit it easier at least. Holy hell. Why does... why? Okay, hit it there. Takes too many hits. Okay, holy fuck. That was an exercise, I hope there's not another. Well, usually there is another, right? Well, at least it's not right after the previous one. Shield attackers. Good, we don't hit our head. Yeah, shield attackers though vanish kinda easily. They get despawned. Just like that, you don't even have to kill them. They're just gone. Interesting. Placements maybe, oh, they just keep going? Huh, no, they don't keep going, but... They're not, maybe they're just not well thought out. Definitely could do a better job with those. Yeah. Okay. Oh, god damn it, how did I pick the stage with the Yoku blocks first? Well, at least you can do this fairly easily here. Can't see the full pattern before you go, which is something I always advise against. We should be able to learn the whole thing. I can't see it, I can't practice this. I just have to know to go. What the crap? I can't... If I go down there, I'm dead. I can't reach the next one. Okay. Holy hell, that shield attacker just keeps following us. It does not actually turn. I think shield attackers should always turn at some point and not just keep going forever. Because you're not really expecting that. So how the hell do you do that? Rush jet? Okay, we have it. Why even try? Right? Okay, it's the Mega Man 3 rush jet. Interesting. How would you do this? Now I can see the full pattern. This should have been it. This should have been the Yoku block pattern, so I could see the whole thing. Okay, so you have to be super fast, I believe. Yes, that is quite the pattern there. Oh dear lord. Oh, nice. It's a nice background. Also borrowing some assets at the lower part here. Just recoloring. Well, can we just stay still? No, they just dropped them right on our head, so we actually have to dodge. Okay, jumping works fairly well. So kind of manipulate them as well, I guess so, at least. Kind of a boring spot, you're just going right with no platforms or nothing, it's just a straight line to the finish. Kind of a filler, felt like a filler part there. Okay, let's see about Sandman then. Takes forever for those things to load. Nice, slow load. Okay. Crap. Help. Okay. So I suppose... Fuck. Why? Oh my god! Okay, now I'm unsure how that works. Huh. Okay, now apparently I did not know how those work. Fascinating. I thought I knew, but that time I could not get rid of them. Well, call me a dumbass there. That W tank is barely obtainable. Have to know it's there, definitely. I wish the charging sound went off at some point. It does after another sound occurs, but it does not when there's no other sounds. That's irritating as hell. You should linger the sound off after it's been used for a period of time. Okay. At least we didn't die there, and it's a good thing that the explosion doesn't hurt you.
Bark!
Not gonna even attempt this second one. One of the worst patterns I have ever witnessed. You can't even see it fully before you go. Don't do that, please. It's just feels like a filler.
We're missing screens, let's add something.
I like the sense of urgency on the last spot though. Really nice tiling in this game as well. Colors are pretty nice. Okay. Why does it take so long for that warning text to come up? It's awkward. Why is he not... Oh god damn it. Made all this way, collected all those 1-ups, all those E-tanks, and we soft locked the game. Well, it's a demo, it's not a finished product. Give it some slack. We are evaluating a demo, this can happen. Well, I guess I'll catch you next time when we actually beat this guy. If you agree on what I said, leave a like. If you disagreed, leave a dislike. I'll catch you next time.